And here they are.
The Brick Twins! Back to the Brick Twins. And today we'll be looking at some of our favorite sets that are going to be coming out on June 4th. There's some really epic ones and some a long return of an extinct theme. So let's get started. First set is the Ideas set. It's Lego Ideas Disney Pixar Luxo Jr. We needed this for a long time, but now it's finally here, and you get Luxo Jr. plus you get the little Pixar ball as well, which I think is really cool. They use a lot of cool pieces on Luxo Jr. itself with the tube and stuff to really capture the shape. And when I first saw this, I thought it was going to be like a big Disney size, like how they did it with the big Simba and the Ariel clamshell. But once I saw the pieces and the actual scale, it's really actually not that big. 613 pieces. Lego's 70. Been overpriced lately. I guess those tariffs, but either way, $70, 613. It's not bad for what's been going on in the U.S. with the prices and stuff. And as you see, this is a spin around. He actually uses some really cool parts, as we were saying. And I think there actually might be a brand new part to make the main lamp area, the little transparent piece. Here's the ball, gives you a better view of what it looks like. And here's some of the lifestyle pictures, as you can see. It's really not that They compare it to like the Notebook, and then you have the Luxo Junior lamp. It's the average 600-piece set, and now I'm starting to see the actual scale. It's pretty small. And here's the back of the box. Here's some other things back here. Here's a mix of ideas. It'd be cool if you could make your own Pixar buildable like letters, and it gets a little. It looks like imagine they would have like doubled the set. They would have had Pixar, and then they could have made it like a crane feature where it can hop on. That would be really cool. The next one is one I think is epic, but we're not gonna get it just because we don't have any space for it, and it is severely overpriced. The Simpsons Krusty Burger. Yes, I understand we got new minifigs for the set, like a new Krusty and all that. I know. But when you think about how reused, of course, the Homer and the ball and other ones are, it doesn't really feel like it's worth $209.99. Yes, that's cool pieces, but a lot of it's sticker. And, yeah, so I was saying you do get some new minifigs, but I feel like the price should be exponentially cheaper than it is so expensive. But I gotta give Lego compliments for some of the detail I put into the set. The detail of things like the drive-thru, the kitchen, the seating, the play area, the drive-thru. Like I was saying again, it's not really complete. There's not really a full circuit around. I feel like they could have put a lot more work into this set to make it really feel like the Krusty Burger. And also, it's kind of small in size when you compare it to some of the other ones, but it makes sense. It's a fast food chain. But I guess I feel like they could have gone a little bit more bigger with the scale. It's too small, and it's very expensive. But overall, I think this is an epic way to bring back The Simpsons. I love this set. If we had the money and also the space to get it. I know I say it's small, but we don't have any space for this because it's still about a 32 by 32 base plate. And if we had that, we definitely get this because it's an epic looking set. But I feel like it is very small and expensive. The next set we have here is probably the best one for June 4th. Actually, it's June 4th. But it's the minifigure vending machine. And this is 1,343 pieces. And the main highlight of the set isn't even the vending machine. It's the minifigures. These minifigures are so awesome. Some of them are very exclusive. And what's cool about them is that they all have their matches. So we have our summer people. So we have the guy in the corner. Then we have the lady down here. The two golden spacemen. The two teal spacemen. The two pirates. The two serpent knights. We have the Fabuland minifigures. The medieval knights. The two like normal household people. So they all have their like matches, and I think that's very cool. Very unique minifigures in this one. We're getting to return some Fabuland minifigures, which I think is very awesome. And then you can turn the crank, and the ball comes out. So you can do like a little thing with your friend. You can ring it like, hey, which one do you get? You can keep it. It's so awesome. And I'm surprised Lego's doing this because they're just handing out a bunch of cool and exclusive minifigs for $180. Again, overpriced, but the minifigs make it worth it. Yes, that's what's gonna make it worth it. Okay, peace out the gumball machine, but the minifigures, it's so awesome. This looks like a really fun set. Definitely one we'll be getting on June 4th. I can't really say much else about it. That the minifigs are awesome. Definitely. I wish it could be where you could put real money in there. Like, maybe if you get a small coin, like a dime or something, maybe it'd be the size of the Lego coin piece they give you. The next one here is the Happy Plants, a very basic botanical set. Botanicals recently branched out to its own theme. As we know, they come out with a lot of botanical sets. Our mom really wants this set, and I think it looks really cute. But the only thing that really gets me about this set is the lack of, like, happy plants, but there's not really any colors, like, for the bases. I feel like they could have added some more colorful flowers on the bases itself, and it's supposed to be a smaller set. But I feel like the detail is a little lacking, but it is meant for kids at this point. But these pieces for the stems with the green on it, it looks pretty detailed, the plant itself. But imagine they could have taken out a few of those pieces for colors. Either way, I can't keep talking bad about this because it's a really cute set and it'll look really good on really any display. Plant displays, Lego displays. I think it's a great set for displaying. Yeah, they look really cute, and they don't even look that hard to build, too. They look pretty basic to me, as we were saying. Now, finally, this is one that I didn't even know was coming out, and I saw it, and I think it's really cool. So I recently started reading, started reading the Harry Potter books, and they are probably the best books. They're really fun. And one of the main scenes from the book is when they go through the little wall and enter platform 9 3/4. And this book nook is like a new thing that Lego is doing where they come out with multiple themes. They also have the Sherlock Holmes one and the Lord of the Rings one too. I really like the Sherlock Holmes one, but he really wants to get this one here, the Hogwarts. So again, I don't really see this is kind of overpriced. 832 pieces, $100, but it is pretty cool. It's actually bigger than I thought. So you can like fold it up here and see the Hogwarts train looks like it's from two different sides. And then if you have it straight out, it looks like it's kind of blocked from one side, like it's going past the pole, and both of them are coming down. You can get a back view right here. Doesn't look too good in the back, but you can see some of the cool detail. And one thing I think is really cool on that picture right there, where it's like folded in. Where it's folded in, there's some quotes. I don't know if those are printed or stickered. One says, "Platform 9 3/4, there's no such thing," from Harry Potter. And then, "Do you really have the scar?" from Ron Weasley. So I don't know if those are printed or any of that. It looks stickered to me. Hopefully it's printed because that would make it worth the price of $99.99, maybe. I don't know. I mean, Lego price have been increasing in the U.S. because the price increases here. But honestly, maybe some elements. We also get the suitcases too. And I like the torsos they have with the frogs, the chocolate frogs. He gets the rat. Like, there's a lot of detail in this set that relates back to the books and the movies. And then you can't forget about some of these smaller pictures. You also see, there's a lot of detail. So you can see inside the ship, inside the train. And looking, it can go through all your books. Imagine you put all your Harry Potter books up and put it going through. That'd be pretty awesome. Yes, and this one's unique because the two sections can separate to make it look like it goes through your books on your bookshelf. It's called a book nook for a reason. Either way, these sets look really cool. Remember we said there's two other book nooks coming out, the Sherlock Holmes book nook and also the Lord of the Rings one. Yeah, I think my least favorite one's going to be the Lord of the Rings one. It just feels very rushed. Rushed also feels kind of big for a book nook, while these are more of a smaller scale. Condensed. And they feel like they get off the effect more. Either way, those are our favorites for June 1st and 4th of 2025, the Gumball Machine. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you guys so much for watching this episode on the Brick Twins.